What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4, and today, oh boy, I can't wait to jump into this one. We're going to be taking a look at the official Madden 17 ratings for the NFC East. I already did the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not skipping them. Go check that video out. It's the first one I released. Today, we're going to be looking at the Giants, Redskins, and Cowboys. Oh boy, oh boy. So we're going to start with the Dallas Cowgirls. Yeah. Click that dislike button, you butthurt nerd. We got Tyron Smith, left tackle, 97. I agree with that. He's one of the best left tackles in the NFL. Zack Martin, right guard, 92. Travis Frederick, center, 91. Those guys are ballers, man. Zach, one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. I do think they're a tad overrated, but I honestly can't say. Like, people are talking about they're as good as the offensive line the Cowboys had with Jimmy Johnson back in the Larry Allen era, and the fucking Emmitt Smith era. They're not that good. People just, they're just latching onto it because it's the new thing. But those guys are incredible players. Tyron Smith and Zack Martin especially. Dez Bryant, wide receiver, 90. Even though he didn't play, he's still Dez Bryant, 90. I agree with that. Sean Lee, right outside linebacker, 89. That's maybe actually a little too low. When he's healthy, he's an incredible player. But the fact is, he's not healthy enough to stay on the field to get much more than an 89. Orlando Scandrick, corner, 87. I think that should be a lot lower, man. Did he even play last year? Wasn't he hurt? 87's a little fucking high there. Jason Witten, tight end, 87. I agree with that. Tony Romo, quarterback, 86. I agree with that. When he's on point, he's the best quarterback in the division, as much as it pains me to say that. Ezekiel Elliot, running back, 80. I think he already picked up a knock, too. He's not going to be featured in their first preseason game, which kind of sucks for Dallas Cowboys fans. It kind of sucks for me because I kind of want to see what they got there. But, that is what it is. Barry Church, strong safety, 82. And here's a guy I've included. Just, think back to the Kansas City Chiefs video. Byron Jones, 81. So, I'm just classifying him as a defensive back, not a safety. So, Byron Jones, he was all right last year. Definitely, a guy I wanted in Philly. So, I'm not trying to be biased or anything. But he wasn't amazing. He was definitely a, low-tier starter material as a rookie. And it can only get, room to grow. He gave him an 81. They gave Marcus Peters, a guy, defensive back, 8 interceptions, 20-some fucking pass deflections, 82. Are they high? Yeah, fucking high. But there's the Dallas Cowboys for you there. Moving on next to the New York Football Giants, and there is a rating we're going to get to. You probably already see it. That is, even as an Eagles fan, I think that, what the fuck were they thinking? Odell Beckham Jr., a 93. I guess, yeah. Highlight reel catch machine, is that only because he can't catch with two hands? He can only catch with one hand? I don't know. But Odell Beckham Jr., 93. All right, it is what it is. Olivier Vernon, defensive end, 91. I don't know. It's based on his stats last year, I guess. That's generous. I would have probably had him around an 88, personally, and I think they overpaid for him, but he is a solid player. Weston Richburg at center, 88. Definitely a deserved rating. Great center. DRC, cornerback, 87. Even though with Philadelphia, he tackled like a baby infant. I'm pretty sure I could pick up a baby, throw it at someone, and they would have better tackling ability than DRC. Janoris Jenkins, former Florida Gator. I like that free agency signing. I think they paid too much for him. But from a player standpoint, I like him. I think he's going to improve their secondary a lot. 85. JPP, 85. Damon Harrison. What's his nickname? Snacks? Is his nickname like Snacks, something like that? Defensive tackle, 84. That actually could have been a little bit higher. He's one of the better nose tackles in the NFL. Should form a nice nose tackle spot, or at least defensive tackle spot. What do they play? 4-3 there? He'll probably play with Hankins. Justin Pugh, left guard, 84. Eli Manning, quarterback, 81. Now, as much as I actually found out his name's Alicia, which is fucking hilarious. 81 for Eli Manning. Eli Manning should, at the bottom tier, be 84. I probably would have gave him an 85, 86. There you go. There's my bonus point for you Giant fans out there. I'm going to be agreeance with you with how they kind of fucked over Eli Manning. But in the same word, the last two, I think they got overrated. Eli Apple, 76. No. Eli Apple's like a 73. He's not that much better than guys like Artie Burns. Who else was the other corner that was taken high? Will Jackson for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think Eli Apple's in that territory, like a 74 at the highest. I think Victor Cruz, a guy who hasn't done a single damn thing in 2 years, an 81. No, I'm calling it right now. Sterling Shepard's going to be more productive and a better player than Victor Cruz this year. Victor Cruz is one of the most overrated players in the NFL today. Take that to the fucking bank. So there you go. I agree with Eli Manning being low, so you guys are going to be happy. You're like, oh man, maybe C4 is not totally biased. Then you're probably going to be super upset that I shit on Eli Apple and Victor Cruz. But there are the Giants. Doesn't even really matter. We're gonna beat you guys twice again next year. So moving on to the Washington Redskins. Josh Norman, cornerback 94, which is the most laughable rating out of anyone in this Madden 17. I like Josh Norman. Like I already said when I did the top 5 cornerback video, I've tweeted at him, which is kind of cool. He's probably one of the most famous people I've tweeted with. I like what he did with I hate Odell Beckham Jr. I like his attitude. I totally sided with him in that feud with Odell Beckham Jr. But he is a one-year wonder. He kind of had an all-right season 2 years ago, and then he had a big year last year. So far, all I've seen from training camp is him getting burnt by DeSean Jackson. He has not had a good training camp. 94? No way, man. 90 at the most. The fact that he was the #1 corner in Madden is a fucking joke. Trent Williams at left tackle, 92. That's agreeable. One of the top left tackles in Madden and in the NFL. Jordan Reed, tight end, 89. I couldn't believe he didn't make top 5. Maybe that's the Florida Gator bias in me, but for my money, man, Jordan Reed, probably the 3rd best tight end in the NFL. He probably should have got a 90, at least a 90. Ryan Kerrigan, left outside linebacker, 88. That's fair. DeSean Jackson, 84. That's fair. Kirk Cousins, quarterback, 83. I think that's fair. Josh Doctson, wide receiver, 77 at a TCU. I think 77 is a little bit high. That's just personal. I'm not even trying to be biased. That was just me as watching TCU play. I would think, honestly, Laquan Treadwell and Corey Coleman are a little bit better than Josh Doctson, but he's still a great player, and you got a good guy there. But I think I would have probably had him around a 75. D'Angelo Hall, 82, getting up there in age, but still can produce a little bit. Matt Jones out of the University of Florida. Man, the fucking Redskins loaded up on my Gators. 77. He's going to be the lead back this year with no more Alfred Morris. Hopefully he can do nice. Bashad Breeland, corner, 81. And Pierre Garcelle, wide receiver, 81. So, I mean, that is what it is. Those are just, standards guys in Madden for Redskins fans to, oh, he should be higher. But there, guys, those are every team in the NFC East that's not the Philadelphia Eagles. So, hopefully I didn't piss you guys off too much. I tried to be as unbiased as possible. And hell, I think they underrated some of your guys' players out there. So, maybe don't dislike this one video unless you're a big fan of Victor Cruz, who's fucking overrated, and Josh Norman, who's, Madden rating is overrated. I don't think as a player, I think he's going to be, decent. But 94, you're not the best corner in Madden. But there you have it, guys. As always, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Jump on the Beast Mode TV train for this Madden 17 season. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about these ratings. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.